Today we are continuing our devotional series on Romans chapter 8, verse 28. The verse says that we know that God causes all things to work together for good to those who love God, to those who are called according to his purpose. In the last video, we looked at the words, we know. Paul said, we know God. God always makes a difference in every situation. And we know that God causes. That verb is present tense, that God is at work. He is causing in the present, in the here and now. This morning we move a little further into that verse and seek to answer the question, what is God causing? And the verse says that God is causing all things to work together for good. All things. Now that's a tall order. God causes all things to work together for good. The virus, the economy, the health situation, God says, I am working all things together for good. John MacArthur wrote these words, in his providence, God orchestrates every event in life to accomplish both our temporal and eternal benefit. Now, for whom does God do that? Well, the verse gives two descriptions of those people. First, God does that for those who love God. If we love God, we can know that God is using even the coronavirus for our good. Do you love God? John 3:16 says that God so loved that he gave. Love means giving to the one that you love. God loved us and he gave to us. We can become so comfortable receiving his love and the demonstrations of that love that we fail to give back to him. We fail to love him when we dishonor him with our decisions to do what he has said don't do, and decisions not to do what he has told us to do. When we love God, we put ourselves in the position where God can cause all things to work together for good. Continue your meditations on this verse, and we will talk more about it later. I do want to convey the staff's love and prayers for you during this difficult time. But as we remain united and in touch with one another, we can draw strength from one another. We as a staff are seeking to use a number of channels to bring encouragement. I want to encourage you to continue to check the church Facebook page for new videos. The church office remains open Monday through Thursday from 8 until noon. Do contact us if you have needs or prayer requests. We do want to continue to make the prayer list available. Even though we are no longer having services and activities at the church, we still have property and maintenance expenses. Your tithes and offerings are also needed to meet numerous mission commitments, office expenses, and staff compensation. You can bring your contributions by the church during regular office hours or mail them to the church at Post Office Box 449.